Hi you guys, I'm doing a little tutorial here on my makeup with Younique, and then I'm using my regular foundation, which is the Healthy Elixir foundation. I will go ahead and just put the color that I'm using down below, but I use my It Cosmetics Kabuki brush. It is amazing. And I put one squirt on the brush, dab it on my forehead, both sides of my cheeks, and my chin, and then rub that all over. I have absolutely loved this foundation. It has been probably one of my favorites in a long time, and it's really nice that it's at a drugstore price. Also, I do it a little bit down my neck, as you can see too. Next, I use my concealer here, the Age Rewind, and I did take the sponge off of it just so I can click it up a couple times and get some product out. I just use my fingers for this, and I don't put it right under my eyes initially. I bring it down a little bit and then just kind of pat it in all over under my eyes. I put a little bit on my eyelids to cover up any redness, and then I also kind of put a little bit around my nose if I have any redness there. This is my Mercier loose powder, and I'm dumping a little bit in the lid, as you can see there. And then this is the Real Techniques. I think it's just a blush brush. I'll find out and leave it below. And I just kind of pat that all over. This really helps to set in your makeup. This powder is so fine. It is absolutely amazing. Next, this is my first Younique product. This is the Beachfront Bronzer in Hermosa, and I'm going to use my bronzer brush here, and I just kind of dip it into the whole palette. One side's shimmer and one side's a little bit more matte, and for my face I found that it just works the best to kind of focus it on the lower side of my cheekbone. That's what works best for me. I wouldn't consider it necessarily contouring. I just kind of warm up the face a little bit, and that's what I've found to look the best. I also bring it up around my hairline, and just really make sure that you work it in really well, because you don't want it to be too drastic of a color on your cheeks. I also bring it around my jawline and down my neck a little bit, but just make sure that you really work this in. Bronzer can be a really awesome thing for your makeup. It can also be kind of a scary thing if you don't blend it in correctly. This is the Kat Von D palette, the Shade and Light. It's more for contouring, but I really like the banana powder that's in it. And I just kind of set my under eyes with that, and make the parts that are under my eyes and up the tops of my cheekbones a little bit lighter and brighter. That way, in case any of my bronzer went up too far, I can kind of correct it with just adding a little bit of that banana powder. Okay, this is the A La Mode from Younique. Again, I'll leave the color down below. It does not want to focus. And I am looking for my brush. Okay, I changed my mind, grabbed a different brush. I think this is an e.l.f. brush, and this is my highlighter. I just got this, but I am so totally loving it. I put a little bit on the tops of my cheeks, like so, a little bit down my nose, and then on top of my lip. And then I decided I needed some more. I really like this highlighter because it's not so dramatic that you get done and you look like a unicorn, or you absolutely have to use a light hand or it's going to be bad news. So I've really liked this highlighter. Next I'm going to go in with the Splurge. This is their cream eyeshadow, and I believe the color is Dainty. It's kind of a really light lilac pearl color almost, and I just dip it with my finger and pat it all over my eyelid there. Absolutely beautiful color, and I don't do anything else. I literally dip my finger in, tap it on my eyelid, and that's it. A little bit of it kind of fades up and out, so I don't really have to put anything else on with it, but definitely my most favorite eyeshadow that I've ever had. I have to wipe my finger off so I don't get the remaining of it all over. Okay, this is my mascara here. I believe it's the Maybelline. I'll put it down below. I can't remember exactly the name of it right now, but I think it's the Maybelline Butterfly. I'll have to put it down below. There's Skylar. He's showing me his cape. I do 2 coats with my mascara, and I spend quite a bit of time on my eyelashes. I don't have great eyelashes naturally, so it does take quite a bit of mascara for me to get something legit going on, but this one seems to be very good. My eyelashes are really light in color, so this is the black formula that I get, and as long as I do 2 coats, I can get a pretty dramatic look without falsies, and so I really like it. Thumbs up for making the O face with your lips while you put on mascara. And second eye, second coat. I only put mascara on the top for most of the makeup looks that I do. I just like how that looks, so that's what I do. I guess I decided that one needed a little more. Okay, there it is. We were going out to eat that night, and I thought this looked really fresh and summery and pretty. Thanks you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video.